You've seen me somewhere before.
Yes.
Do you know Joshua Maponga?
Joshua Maponga.
Yes, the president.
Yeah. The president Mnangagwa.
Yes.
Yes.
You know him?
Yes, I know him.
You know Keno?
Retired Kano. Yes.
Yes. Magumizi.
Yes.
You know Tobian?
Toby.
Yes.
Wasn't he the other one who has a song?
Yeah, the one whom you were planting some trees with.
The tourist guide.
Yes, the tourist guy. Yes. You know him?
Yes.
What do you like about him?
He has a nice way of explaining things.
Yes.
Like how he explained the wife of Kwame Nkrumah.
Yes.
Yet it was just a cloth.
Yes. Very, very nice. So, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? How old are you now?
Now I am actually 11 years. I'm going to get 12 years. On my birthday in October.
You are 10 with 12 years.
Yes.
In October.
In October.
Do you want me to do something for you on your birthday?
On my birthday?
Yes. What do you wish to have?
Actually, I wish to go down the Victoria Falls, because actually last time they told me that they won't allow me to go down the Victoria Falls because I am 11 years. At least let me get 13 or 12 before I go there down.
But of course, yes, I'm talking of giving you something on your birthday, probably this coming November, October, right?
Oh.
October. Yet you'll be not 13, you'll be 12.
Yes.
So it won't.
I don't actually know. But something for all can work.
For all can work.
Eh.
So the best thing you want to do is to go down the Victoria Falls.
Actually, that's what Honorable had told me, that he was going to take me back on my birthday, so that I can go down Victoria Falls.
Last time you were talking about you wanted to come to Zimbabwe for the reason that you want to know what is the native name of Victoria Falls.
Musi or Atunya.
Yes, good. Who discovered that?
Yeah?
Who discovered Victoria Falls?
The European explorer named Dr. David Livingstone.
Yes.
They call him the liberator, but he did nothing. Yeah?
He did nothing.
Yes.
What's your suggestion? Why do you think he did nothing? He's the one who built those beautiful things. Have you been to Victoria Falls? Eh?
Yes.
Have you seen those beautiful hotels and other stuff there?
Yes.
He is the one behind those structures.
Me, I don't know anything about him, but what I know, he's not the liberator.
He is not the liberator. Yes. So what would you suggest? Should we write first to say Victoria Falls, or we should write Mapopo Emosia Tuna first, then in brackets Victoria Falls?
The best option is just Musi or Atunya.
And then you remove Victoria Falls.
Eh.
Would the other fellow Africans know that
Yes.
the once called Victoria Falls is now Mapopo Emosia Tuna?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much for those insights. Which any other places have you seen in Zimbabwe last time you visited?
Went to the president's farm in Masingo.
Masingo.
Eh?
Mashingo.
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 Yes, Mashingo.
Mashingo.
What does it mean to say Mashingo?
Actually, I don't actually quite remember well.
You know, Zimbabwe was once called Zimbabwe, Zimbabwe, which means the house of stones.
Oh, even we went to the Great Zimbabwe.
Yes, you went to the Great Zimbabwe. I have seen some of the pictures there. So what it means to say Mashingo, meaning the walls, the wall. You see this wall? The wall of the classroom. The wall of the classroom.
Yes.
You see? So that's what it means in our Shona to say Mashingo means walls. Saka, the place of the president is called Mashingo, which means the walls of Zimbabwe. When we say Great Zimbabwe, Zimbabwe, which means the houses of stones. You understand what Mashingo means? What did I say? The walls. Yes. Mashingo means the wars. So he visited a place of wars.
And even we climbed the king's palace.
The king's palace.
There when we are at Great Zimbabwe.
What have you liked about the place?
What I know, those people were intelligent people. They were actually it is believed that they didn't know mathematics, but I said they knew mathematics.
Yes, yes.
Because to construct such a large house like that needs a lot of calculations.
Very true, very true. They were architects. They did a better architecture to build those. You have seen that there were no mortar used there.
Yes.
They did not use the dagger to bond the walls, the stones.
They just made it using hammers.
Yes. But they are still remaining.
Hey!
How many buildings have you known, have you heard that they've fallen because of earthquake? There are so many. Even in Zimbabwe, there were some incidents where there was earthquake in the country. Many buildings collapsed, but the Mashingo, the Great Zimbabwe, are still remaining, which means that the ancestors who made those walls are very intelligent and they were inspired. They were inspired. You can see the pyramids out there in Egypt. Have you heard of them before?
Yes. Actually, there, I forgot his name, but the other tourist guide gave me a book of Africa, and it contains about the history of Egypt and also other parts of Africa.
Where you have read about the pyramid. They are one of the most beautiful pyramids in the world. They are still remaining and they are believed to have been built over 2,000 years ago.
Why is it most times believed that all people in Africa originated from Egypt?
We are the Bandus, which means we have moved from this far end down to South Africa and Zimbabwe. So even the Bible have that same history to say that people actually originated from Africa. And those who have actually traveled to Europe are the Africans. Even back then in the Bible, it is believed that Adam is originally a black man. Have you heard of it?
Yes.
What do you know about it?
Actually, in the Holy Quran, it is believed that God made Adam from soil, and he was a very dark-skinned man.
Like you?
Yes. No, even better than me.
He was even worse than you.
Yeah. No, better than me.
Better than you.
Yes.
Yes. He was made by God from soil. And then he took soil, he actually mortared him, created him from the soil in the Garden of Eden, which is believed to be in Ethiopia. Do you know that?
The Garden of Eden?
Yes, it's in Ethiopia.
I don't think so.
You don't know that?
Because they told me that the Garden of Eden is in heaven.
Well, they told you that.
Yes.
Actually, so you mean Adam was created in heaven?
I don't actually know because I wasn't there.
He wasn't there. But do you believe that the Garden of Eden is in heaven?
Yes, that's what I was told. That it's also the same place we call paradise.
I want you to take this home and to engrave this information into your mind. To not believe everything that people tell you. If I tell you something, I should not guarantee you to take it home and believe that. You need to go and research whether whatever I'm telling you is the truth or not. We call it interrogation.
Plus, I have a book that I read.
Yeah.
It says Africa is the Garden of Eden. It's the same book that says that Africa is the mother of mankind. Yes.
This is the reason why I'm saying the Garden of Eden is not in heaven, as they have told you. The Garden of Eden is in Ethiopia. That's why even if you are to take the Bible and read the text, you'll find out that there are some rivers, 4 rivers, that surround the Garden of Eden. They are believed to be in Ethiopia. And one of the rivers is said to be River Nile. That emerges from this place called Uganda. I've heard the source of River Nile is in Uganda. Is that true? Is that
Actually,
true?
actually, you see, River Nile, it is said that the source of River Nile is Lake Victoria.
Yes.
But also, there is a river from Rwanda.
Mm.
It's called River Kagera.
Mm.
It also joins Lake Victoria. Now, we are actually in that point. Eh? From River Kagera to Lake Victoria. From Lake Victoria to River Nile.
Yeah. So River Nile is said to be one of the rivers mentioned in the Bible to help the Garden of Eden sustain, where Adam could fetch water and water the garden. Which is probably true that the origin of humanity is not from Europe, is not from America, is not from Asia, but it's from Africa. So the Africa is the motherland of the universe, which the humanity emerges and emanates from the African continent.
Actually, you told me that there were 4 rivers surrounding Ethiopia. What are those rivers?
It's now your food for thought, your homework. You have an extra work. Apart from the school work, you also need to go and search for those 4 rivers. Which are these 4 rivers? If you can actually go on your map and look, are there 4 rivers in the land of Ethiopia? To make this assumption valid. Whether to see that Favor was telling the truth when he said there are 4 rivers in Ethiopia, which may make it possible that the Garden of Eden is in Ethiopia. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So even if you are to fast forward our information, you have heard of Jesus.
Yes.
Have you heard of Jesus?
Yes.
He said to have been hounded, and the kingdom of Pharaoh of Herod wanted to kill Jesus. But the mother and the family of Jesus had to take him to Egypt. They wanted to find him while he was playing with his peers. They could not find him. How can we say that they could not find a white person amongst the black person? I actually put a white person in the classroom. Would you then say that I cannot find Emmanuel? If you are white, unlike all other classmates there, it's definitely impossible, right?
Yes.
Which means Jesus was not white.
Yes.
He was
black.
He was black. You see how rich Africa is?
Yes.
You see how rich Africa is? So I want you to extend that knowledge to search more information about the richness of Africa. And all these people who are said to be famous celebrities in America, they are all blacks. The genre of music and the music that is paying billions and trillions of dollars in America, they are all founded by black people there. Ekon, is he white or black?
Actually, I don't know extra.
He is a black man. Rihanna is a black woman. Those who are in America, they are all blacks. Even if you go to soccer, those who are playing exceptional soccer, they are blacks. Only that there's segregation, there's racial discrimination in Europe. But all of these people are actually blacks. So I just want to give you a bit of assignment to write a book about Africa.
Actually, even I am going to write. Okay, my book is going to be published by the end. Is it of this year? Yes, and it will be called Mr. President.
Mr. President.
Yes.
Tell me, baby. Don't want you to tell me more about what is in the book.
Yes.
But it's a summary of.
A summary of the book. You will read the book after.
I'll read the book after.
Yes.
Do you know that I'm an author?
Yeah.
I'm an author. I write books. I want to give you these 2 books that I've written. I want you to read them. After reading these books, I want you to share that information with your friends. Because the thing is, it's not about transforming Africa as a whole, but the transformation of Africa begins in your classroom. Encouraging your brothers and sisters to even see higher possibilities in them. I've seen one of your videos on TikTok when you were talking about the 7th, the 9th. What were you talking about on that video?
Oh, the one that was.
Yeah.
I was with my friend that by that time.
Mm.
Yes. So my friend that told me that if there are 7 wonders in the world,
Yes.
then he regarded me as the 8th wonder.
Wonders, yes.
And I told him that I also regarded him as the 9th.
Why have you decided maybe to be the 9th and you the 8th?
And me the 8th?
Yes.
No, he was the one who regarded me as the 8th.
8th. Of course, the only option was to be the 9th.
Yes, the 9th.
Yes.
Because if I had said that he was the 8th, then
Yes.
it would mean that I had denied his opinion.
Opinion, of course.
Yes.
Very excellent, man. I like your ideologies and how you think and how you process information. I see a great future in you. Something that I admire from a distance. Just imagine I've traveled all the way from Zimbabwe to simply see you here. What is the name of this area?
This area? Actually, the area of the district.
The district.
Oh, Wakiso district.
Wakiso district.
Yes.
Yes. You know more about the district?
I know more about the district, the parish, and the area.
People always, have you seen, check some of the comments on TikTok about you? People say,
Actually, I'm not the one who comments. My teacher is the one who reads the comments.
They say you don't go to school.
I am at school.
Mr. President, you always move all over the world. When do you go to school? Don't you see that it's time for you to be at school now? They always say that. They don't know about you going or attending school.
Actually, I'm really very busy at school. I am ever revising books. Yes. By the way, most of the videos, if you watch most of the videos that I make, it is from the knowledge from my books.
Yes, yes.
So most times I read the books in my head. Then now, my teacher just comes and asks me, what do you know about this? Then I tell him what I know.
Very, very profound. Man. So do you also teach your peers, your classmates?
Yes, some of the times, but most times, since I was from the holiday, I must cover a lot of the work.
I have two gifts for you to enrich your education, and I might not be very sure of how very to comprehend, but I want you to read this book, the title of the book.
Weak mindset, eh?
Yes, the title written in bold.
Oh,
Yes,
the jungle that has no thorns.
The Jungle That Has No Thorns. This is the first book that I've written that speaks about the mind. It speaks about what?
The mind.
The mind, which means the problem that people often face are a result of their mind set. Of course, people are facing a lot of problems in the world. Africa has its own set of problems. Africa has its own set of problems. Colonialism, self-denial, doubting, corruption, and a lot of unlisted problems that Africa is facing. It is a result of its mindset. You were talking about Victoria Falls, and people are still clinging on the fact that it is Victoria Falls discovered by David Livingstone, one of the colonialists who have came to Africa to colonize Africa only to discover something that was there ever since. He didn't discover, he just found what was there. You see,
it was already there.
Yes.
And it was even shown to him. Yes.
So our mindset has to be decolonized to think outside the box. So the book talks about our mindset as our predicaments. I want you to go and read this one and share with your friends. And then follows this one. This is my current book that I've written. You can read it.
Across Jordan, the manna stops.
Yes, across Jordan, the manna stops. You are growing. And here are your teachers. They are teaching you to be independent, to be autonomous, to be able to live by yourself. to do your things on your own. That means to say they are promoting independence in you as youngsters. So they are giving you everything. They are doing what we may actually call as spoon feeding. This is the book, this is the curriculum, read this, don't read this. But it will come a time that they will be not around. You will need therefore to transform or translate that knowledge they are giving in the classroom into your own and channel that knowledge and education into a system that promotes you. So Across Jordan, The Manna Stops is a book that talks about life, the problems that we face in life, and how we transcend them, or navigate those challenges. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it speaks about parenting, good friendships, as we notice. A bad friendship corrupts good manners. So you need to always make sure that you associate with good friends, so that at the end of the day, you promote a relationship that grows you to be a big, wide, and open-minded individual. You get it? So these are your books.
Actually, even sometimes when you have a bad friend, it's you to change your friend.
Yes.
Not your friend to change you into bad.
Yes. You must not be changed by a bad habit. You must influence a bad habit into a good habit. That good friendships. That's what it means to say Across Jordan, the manna stops. The manna is something that we are freely provided by teachers, by parents, by brothers, by sisters. But then it will come a time all these things will cease. And you need therefore to stand and get your toes supporting the whole of your body. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I want you to read all these books. When you come to Zimbabwe, I will take you to the hotel and all other places. And I've seen you with my friends, and they recommended, encouraged me to go and see that man before I leave Uganda. I made it as a must to say, I must see that man. Yes. Do you want to say anything maybe to those of your same age who may want to be part and parcel of Pan-Africanism?
Part of Pan-Africanism.
Yes.
Yes, it is very, very okay. Someone can be all people can be Pan-Africanist.
Mm-hmm.
It's you to just believe. You must believe I'm a Pan-Africanist, and you must follow the footsteps of the great Pan-Africanists.
Yes.
Like the Kwame Nkrumah, the Osage of Ghana.
Yes, yes.
Nelson Mandela.
Yes, from South
And
Africa.
yes, and all other
Robert
Pan-Africans. Yes, Robert Mugabe.
Yes.
Paul Kagame.
Kagame.
Hey,
Chinua Achebe.
hey.
You know him?
Yes,
Yes.
of Rwanda.
Of Rwanda, yes. Even the president of Rwanda, the current president of Rwanda, you know him?
Of Rwanda.
Yes.
Is Paul Kagame.
Kagame, yes. You've mentioned him, right?
Yes.
Yes. Those are very powerful Pan-Africanists that we aspire to follow their footsteps. And with their knowledge and the energy they are putting in channeling this movement, we believe that Africa is going to reunite again. And we're on a mission to reunite Africa. The reason why UK is good, because they are United Kingdoms. The reason why America has stability, it is because it is the States, USA, United States of America. Say something about unity.
Unity?
Yes.
What I know, when you want to unite, you always have fear. But after uniting, you are free of the fear.
Yes.
Like the proverb that comes from Ethiopia. One spider cannot tie up a lion, but a group of spiders can tie up a lion.
Yes. This is Emmanuel for me, Mr. President.
Yes.
Thank you so much for inspiring me.
You're welcome.
Yes, yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for inspiring me. And I'm very happy to see you here. And also to observe, you're also a learner. You're always busy with your books. And after your books, you believe that you are going to be the president of Africa, the United Africa.
Yes, I know time will come.
Yes.
When the entire Africa will be united.
Yes.
When everybody will look at what I have done and they will appreciate it. I will be the first president of Africa.
I guarantee you that it's very possible. It's very possible. You are going to be the first president of powerful Africa.
Yes.
Yes. It's not just United Africa. It's the powerful.
The USA, the United States of Africa.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. President.
You're welcome.
I wish you the best.